We need clear definitions on these rules. And what's interesting is that we're not the only people saying this, because when this got kicked back last year, so last year we were here in November with the same group of people, which I pointed out in my public comment. We were here last year doing this again. You guys are making the same mistakes. And the thing is that the CDC wrote a blog post about what the expectation was out of HICPAC based on the changes to how to talk about things that travel through the air, right? And so the CDC wrote this blog post that is like basically could have been written by any one of the clean air activists. Like, it covered the issue relatively succinctly. It explained that this is a thing we're happening, and then it said, "Okay, I've just told you all this. So, do we want respirators in healthcare?" Wink, wink. Like, obviously, the answer is yes. And they were like, "Nah," 2 years in a row. And so, and so, what they're essentially doing that you may not know at this moment is they're running down the clock. So basically, there's a 2 month public comment period. It's how it worked last year, and how it's supposed to work for this is there's a 2 month public comment period that is held after it happens. And that means that it won't be until around the time of the inauguration where the CDC and FDA flip that to the Republican hands, where this gets approved by whichever group. The only real option that leaves us with is that we have to start pressuring the CDC right now, like right now. And I have something coming out on this tomorrow, hopefully, because it's the last day for public comment through the email. But that's not the real public comment. That's just an email. It's not officially getting entered into the system, and it doesn't follow the guidelines. They still have to do the 2 month public comments afterwards. So it's going to be an entirely second comment period that we have to be ready for.